My name is Skylar Woods, and I'm here today to tell you about the dangers of texting while driving. Imagine this. You just arrived at school and you're wondering where your best friend is. You texted her earlier that morning and she said that she was on her way, so you're wondering why she hadn't made it to class yet. Then after calling home, you find out she isn't there either, and you start to panic. Then the unimaginable happens. Later that day, you get a call saying your best friend is dead. That is what one of my closest friends experienced when she was 17 years old in a small town she grew up in Missouri. Her best friend Sally passed away one fall morning of their junior year of high school because she was texting and driving on her way to school. Just like that, in an instant. 1 second she was here, worrying about who would ask her to homecoming, and then the next, she wasn't. 1 out of every 4 accidents in the United States is caused by texting and driving. Every day, 11 teenagers die in crashes caused by texting and driving. Texting while driving is even more dangerous than driving while under the influence of alcohol, but it is done way more often. Texting and driving is 6 times more likely to cause an accident than driving while drunk. At any given time during the day, 660,000 drivers are attempting to use their phones while behind the wheel. I'm here to share with you my take on texting while driving and why you should never do it. There are a lot of misconceptions when it comes to texting and driving. A lot of people think that looking down for a couple of seconds will distract them from driving, but they're wrong. When you take 5 seconds to send or read a quick text at 55 miles per hour, that's enough time to drive the length of an entire football field. People also think the danger doesn't apply to them because they're great at multitasking. Brake reaction speed can be slowed by 18% while texting, and holding a phone in one hand while navigating a wheel slows the reaction times by 46%. It doesn't matter how great you think you are at anything. When you get behind the wheel, you are responsible not only for your own life, but for everyone's life around you. You should never risk that for a quick look at your cell phone. Another misconception is that mostly teenagers and young adults text and drive, when that is not completely true. According to research conducted by AT&T, 77% of American teenagers report that adults close to them tell them not to text and drive, yet they see those same adults text or email why they drive. Now that I have cleared up some misconceptions about texting and driving, let me show you some graphics. Now here I have 2 graphs. The graph on the left is a map of the United States showing the laws each state has on banning handheld cell phone use or texting while driving. There are only 13 states where all handheld phone use and texting is banned, and there are actually 2 states on here where nothing is banned at all. The graph on my right is a bar graph showing texting and driving frequency by generation. 25 to 34-year-olds have the highest percentage at 17%, while 55 to 64-year-olds have the lowest at 1%. Now that you've seen those shocking graphs, let me tell you more about the story of my best friend's friend, Sally. This is a picture of them together, actually. You can't really see it. They're at the beach. Sally was 17 years old, and my friend Lexi's closest friend. They met on the first day of high school and saw each other almost every day after that. Sally normally took her little brother to school with her, but that morning before she died, he rode with one of his friends to school instead. Sally had texted Lexi, saying she was on her way, and Lexi had texted her back, telling her to meet her at the football field before class started. Later that day, when the police found Sally's rolled over car and her lifeless body on the side of the road, they also found her cell phone that was untouched. It was open to her conversation with Lexi, actually, and she had typed back the word okay, but it was never sent. That story haunts me to this day. I admit even I have texted while driving before, but after meeting Lexi and hearing that, I will never do it again. Lexi blames herself because she thinks if she never sent her that text, she wouldn't have gotten distracted and ran off the road. Maybe that is true, but she should have waited until she got to school, or at least when she stopped completely at a red light to respond to the text. We will never know what really happened, and I feel horrible for Lexi because I know she lives with a lot of guilt. Okay. After hearing everything I just said, with a show of hands, how many of you will never look at their phone while driving ever again? Okay, well, how many of you will think twice the next time they're behind the wheel and they hear that message tone go off? Wait until you park your car, or at least wait until you are completely stopped at a red light. Next time you think of texting and driving, think again. If you see someone else doing it, speak up. When you sit behind the wheel, you are responsible for your life, the lives of whoever are in your car, and the lives of the people in the cars and on foot around you. I think of one sentence that I carry with me always. Better left unread than dead.